Bitten by radioactive people. Hip hop has always been a big part of my life. Cartoons, nerd culture, video games, comic books, movies, spitting game, spitting game, spitting game.
So, episode 2 of Spitting Game. My guest right here, Bliz Balboa. Rich, right here is where you put like the cool splash, like Spitting Game. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it'll look better down here. All right. So, Bliz, pleasure to have you here today, sir.
Honor, man.
Thank you. We got to do fist bumps now because of the whole COVID. Even
We're
though
already not social distancing.
we're not social
bro.
distancing, we're right here.
I get COVID, I'm gonna fuck you up.
So, speaking of the whole name Bliz, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think artists, we don't realize how much influence we do get from comic books. You understand that all of us make like our alter ego, our AKA. That's like how, and a lot of us don't like people calling us by our real names.
Right.
As we saw Cameron kind of use against 50 Cent when he started calling him Curtis. You know, almost as a form of disrespect. But one thing I always wondered is, how did you come up with your name? Because that's the thing. We all think about it. We sit there and we think about what name fits us best. Or sometimes our name is given to us. You know, just like a comic book character. You know?
My shit was, rest in peace, Murph. Me and him had this, we were all part of this little conglomerate called Capital Corruption.
Okay.
A bunch of us. But within the group, you know, probably like 20 kids rapping, you would click up with an individual member more than you would other ones. So me and Av started Natural Disasters. He was Avalanche, I was Blizzard.
Oh.
Then I was riding one day. I gave that shit to myself, to Balboa. It went with the alliteration, just sounded cool. He was always the underdog no one thought was going to win.
Yeah.
My stance in the group's younger. I was like, man, I've always trying to rap better than other guys I was with and shit. So I felt like the underdog. Like I didn't get that look. So with the alliteration, and I added it to the Blizzard, it sounded dope. Shorten that shit to Bliz Balboa.
And I just learned something. I mean, I just learned that about him, but I never knew Av Murphy was short for Avalanche.
Yup.
So it's Avalanche and Blizzard.
What was it? He had a tat on his arm that said Avalanche all the way down.
You know, it's crazy. Avalanche and Blizzard are both Marvel characters, too. So
Really?
That's another one I thought
I didn't even know that.
Avalanche and Blizzard
See,
are definitely two
I did
Marvel
that for
characters.
this moment, bro. I knew this would happen.
Wow. That was a no continues exclusive right there. That's a secret code. All right, so besides all that, now that we're in your past, games were an important part of all of our past, you know?
Oh,
I wouldn't say it's such an important, not maybe to everybody, to me it was, but I feel like most people grew up playing video games or had a video game that they gravitated towards too more than others. You mentioned to me that Mario 1 was like your first.
Yeah, we got the one with the duck hunt and the Mario on it.
Yeah.
Had the gun and shit.
Which was a classic in many
I can
households.
still hear that little fucking dog laughing at me, man.
Fuck that dog. Fuck. Where's that dog now?
What's his name? I bet you know the name of that dog.
Damn, you know what? What is the name of that dog? I don't think he has a fucking name.
He's got it.
It's crazy. I don't know if he has a name. I know the ghosts from Pac-Man have names.
Inky, Blinky,
Blinky, Pinky.
and like Earl. Some weird name in Fulton, right?
Let's just call him Earl for now. The other weird one.
Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and some other shit. It don't rhyme with the Inkies and the Blinkies. Stinky.
Now, what influence did games have on you?
What influence did they have? I don't know, man. I grew up with a little brother.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and him playing games. Like, we played games. Until we were four, you got that, back in the day, it's like, go outside!
Yeah.
And they just kick you out and you had to play outside shit. But when we were in the house, we playing games, fighting over whose turn it was. Mommy's been playing for more than his 30 minutes!
Now, did he
Give your brother a turn, Scotty!
Did he get the little brother treatment, though? Was he always player 2? Was he always Luigi?
Yo, hell yeah, yup. Hell yeah.
Damn, son.
That's that shit though. It's like it's just a rite of passage. Like if you want Mario, take Mario then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm Mario. I'm
You gotta earn that Mario. Yeah. You gotta grow into it.
Hell yeah.
Now, if we were to transport back to little 8-year-old Bliz, what are some things that you had in your life that molded you into who you are today? So, going back to nerd culture once again, some people, I would say more then than now, a lot of people were comic book readers, Were you ever into comic books?
No, never got big into them. I had a few. I was aware of the characters, I think, but I never read them. I'm not a big reader to this day, man.
Wow.
I'm just not. Like, only time I read a book, I was in gun club. Literally had nothing else to do, so I read the book. But I read the whole paragraph. I gotta go back and read it again.
Wow.
It's not that I'm ignorant. Like, I think I'm pretty fucking intelligent, but when I'm reading, my brain ain't even focusing on what I'm reading. I'm thinking of other shit.
It's just.
And I get to the end of the paragraph, I'm like, did I just read words? Oh, I gotta go read them again.
Wow.
So yeah, I was never into comic books, man.
All right, now, if I could grab any one of those consoles from over there,
Right.
that had an impact on you, which one would it be?
I'm gonna stick with that early NES, man.
Hold on.
What you say that came out 84, right?
85.
85, so that makes me 7 years old.
All right.
Good memory I got from that motherfucker too is
You need to hold the systems in your hand. I need you to feel these memories right now. Hold this system. You know what? They actually might
this
be
is
a
a
game in there.
refurbished one, man. Ain't it? This don't have the right weight.
No, that's it. We're stronger now. That's why. Oh, you see what's
got
in
punch
there?
out in there. The real one too.
Show them what's in there.
Not that fake ass white cracker version you had me playing, man. This had a real black person on it, man. The GOAT. You see this fucker throwing punches now?
Yeah.
God, that old man is scary as fuck.
Yep.
Woo!
You
ever done that shit where your homeboys would be, hey man, would you get punched in the face with Mike Tyson for $1 million?
I think about it all the time with the bills I have.
Know, bro.
I think
I do too. I'm like, yeah, fucking hit me, but
do I want permanent brain damage for $1 million? I think at this point I can risk it.
I don't think my neck got that strength though.
Yeah.
No shit.
Now, holding that system
man.
in your hand, what memories does that bring back to you?
Taking the cartridge out and blowing in that bitch 1,000 times and pushing it a little left or a little right. That's what's going to my brain right now.
What were some of the tricks you had to get the game working? Because all of us had our own little tricks.
Take it out and blowing it first, although I was told that never did anything. For me, it'd be this. Yeah, but all it was is when you put it back in, you put it in a different location. I think.
Yeah.
But I would just tap it a little bit, hit reset. Tap it a little bit, hit reset. And that shit
I used to do that. Do you guys remember putting another cartridge on top of the cartridge, like stacking it so you could hold the cartridge down? Yeah.
I never did that, but I saw people do it.
Yep.
Is this an original or did you have to replace that?
No, that's an original.
Yeah, I think my brother got the shit replaced on that.
I do have one with the pin replacement though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works way
It's
better.
a fucking piece of machinery. That's childhood.
But
yo, I think I mentioned to you this to you before, but I just want to say it on the camera, man. And we already admitted this to my mom.
Yeah.
Around Christmas time, me and my brother used to go in their closet and look what we were getting for Christmas. We were little pieces of shit. But we got this new Nintendo game. I think it was pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And we went and got a steak knife. We cut the cellophane ever so slightly so we could just open it up, take the game out. We would go play that shit while they were out shopping and doing whatever they do. You hear the garage open. Get! Run! And you go in there. You come back here in the living room. Why are you breathing? We were wrestling. We were just horsing around. Little piece of shit. When I told my mom that as a grown up, though, she's like, oh.
You know what's crazy? I think even the allure of Christmas like that is gone. It's crazy. A lot of kids now can just go on the parents' Amazon and look through the purchase list.
The fucking history.
Be like, I seen it. Like even the allure. I feel like Christmas isn't how it used to be back in the days. Because I definitely remember like trying to find a hiding spot. Yeah.
Like I remember last year I got my kids a trampoline, and they think Santa brought that shit, and that pisses me off, man. I did that.
You're like
shit.
hard-earned money.
Man, I had to work a day and a half to get that money, man. Fuck Santa, dog.
All right. Now, you said comic books weren't a big part of your past.
No, not like that.
Obviously, music was.
Yeah.
Games were. Now, what type of movie person would you say you were? Were you a casual movie watcher, or were you really into movies?
I think I'm really into movies, but like when you or Rich start asking me details about movies, I don't remember shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love movies, though. I want to see every movie that comes out.
All right. Now, what was a big movie? What was like your big movie when you were young? Like, I remember me growing up, Jurassic Park for me was the first time I remember my mom taking me to the movies.
Really?
And then the next movie I remember seeing, because we were poor as fuck. So, and my mom had a lot of kids, 6 of us. So it wasn't movie time all the time. But
and y'all never went all 6 at a time.
No, there's never a time.
Imagine taking 6 kids with the prices now.
Oh, forget it.
Out of here. Y'all better learn how to bootleg.
You have to put your house up. But I remember the first Jurassic Park, and then a movie that I've watched one time and I've never seen again, and I never cared to see it again, was Muppets Treasure Island. And
I remember that
screw that movie. But
Wow.
you said
Wow.
it was such a garbage movie. Like, even back then, I was probably like 9 or 8, and even back then I remember like, yo, it's a trash movie.
Who are those 2 old fuckers that sit up in the balcony of the theater?
I can't remember their names right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And they hate everything. They're basically what we grew into now. Yeah, we are them. That's it.
I gotta go research them. Okay.
We used to watch them like, man, those guys, why are they so sour all the time? And now we understand.
They were hilarious, though. They were the funniest motherfuckers.
They were. By the way, guys, that's Rich behind the camera. That's the man behind the cam. Partner in crime. I don't know. It's just.
Is he nice?
Floating camera guy there.
Rich man, nice.
He's the one that makes the magic happen. So.
Statler and Waldorf.
Oh, there we go. You see, he's also a research guy.
That was a question for me on a recent trivia shit. My family was doing trivia through Zoom.
Yeah.
When the COVID shit first happened, but that was one of the questions nobody got. Those 2 guys' names.
Wow.
I even heard it a couple weeks ago and I couldn't remember. What'd you say the names were?
Statler and Waldorf.
That could win me money one day. Remember this shit.
You guys just saw right here on camera. Rich just got a raise. He's just been upgraded. He was just the camera guy at first. Now he's the camera and research guy. Rich, that'll be your next
You're the
paycheck.
Jamie to our Rogan.
Yeah, an extra 20 cents on the paycheck. Now, you were saying Never Ending Story had a big impact on you.
I love that movie. Me and my cousins and my little brother used to watch this shit a lot. It was probably a bunch of Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Do it surfing on top of the van.
Yeah.
Saw that girl's breast in the bra.
The iconic Michael J. Fox.
Hell yeah.
Now, extra points if you know who was in Teen Wolf Part 2.
Scott Bale. No, not Scott Bale.
No.
The kid. He's in Ozark right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. You know what? You get points. All right. You're halfway there. You did good enough. All right. So Never Ending Story. So not a lot of comic books in your past, but I feel like when it comes to comic books, everybody was on one side or the other. That's the way we grew up in my house. You were either Marvel or DC.
Ooh.
And that's like the never-ending battle. So it's Marvel or DC. Which one were you? Which heroes did you gravitate
I'm
towards?
gonna pick one now just because you're asking me to, but I'm the guy that I don't like favorites. I don't like sides.
Yeah.
But who's Spidey?
That's
He's
Marvel
Marvel,
all
right?
day.
Let me
That's
think though.
Marvel all day,
Batman.
baby.
Okay.
You got your Batman right here. Spidey's
Yeah,
right
I'm gonna
next
go
to him.
Marvel, man. I'm gonna stick with Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Marvel. DC did that thing, though. They got good characters.
See, now the thing that messed me up.
Who are you? Who you like?
You could see from right here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, even though you're sitting
when we pulled up,
directly behind Batman.
was watching me out the window.
You know what? I do have a Batman that stands right outside of my window. It's a huge cardboard cutout, but it's more to like.
I thought it was an old perverted fella jerking off.
Well, that's the point of it. That no matter what, when you see it, you're gonna be scared and alarmed, and that's exactly what I want. I actually got a police officer with that one time. A police officer pulled up to the crib, and he got so scared that he put his floodlight on the window because he thought someone was watching him. To just see his Christian Bale standing there in his cardboard godliness. But yeah, man, Marvel was always my thing growing up too.
Yeah, Marvel's the Hulk too. Hulk's the shit.
Yep, just off the fact that Marvel kind of based theirs more in reality. and their characters grew up in real places. Their characters were in New York,
Okay.
LA, DC was Metropolis, Gotham, which were kind of like characteristics of like New York or LA.
Gotham would be in New York.
Gotham would be, I would say, New York, yeah, because there is a Gotham in New York too.
Is it really? A
Yeah,
real
there is.
city?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
there's a part of New York called Gotham.
Look at that. I learned
But
something.
yeah, you know, but the Marvel characters like Spider-Man is from Queens, you know, which hurts me because I'm from the Bronx. I wish we had a cool character from the Bronx. There aren't
And
many.
y'all boroughs don't need the beef. Y'all choose the beef.
Yeah, we don't, but we definitely do, and it's always gonna be like that. But yeah, so good to have a fellow Marvelite on here, because if you would have said DC, like I would have cut
Who's
the
Iron
interview
Man?
short.
DC?
No, Marvel.
Iron Man's Marvel?
Boom,
Oh yeah, that's right,
Marvel,
because the movie.
all
yeah, yeah.
Marvel.
See,
Marvel,
I
Marvel.
know these things, but I'm a little slow, man.
Nah, it's fun.
Plus, Secret. I think the animal's kicking in.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, which by the way, we're shooting from our lovely location in Hollywood, California. All right. Whatever you do, don't tell them this is my room in my mom's house on the second floor.
Why would I say that egregious lie? We're in
Please don't say
Hollywood.
that. We're in Hollywood. We're in studio lot in Hollywood,
Yeah, I'm
California.
in Studio C7.
Thank you.
Then I'm putting this shit on one time for my pops, man. This was his favorite game. He would play this shit more than us. We have, Dad, can we have a damn turn, man? Hey, jump. Oh, just the up button.
Yeah, kids. Back in the days, we only had 2 buttons, kids. Sometimes they would make us use the select button to actually get shit done, but they had to make a lot of things work with those 2 buttons.
Oh, I could have turned that into a thing, man. Fucked up.
Get that fairy.
See, I don't even know if kids would have fun playing this shit.
Nah, if kids had fun playing Minecraft, they definitely better be able to appreciate this shit.
Yeah, I didn't like watching my kid play Minecraft. What's the fucking point?
No pun intended, but these are literally the building blocks of those games. These are the predecessors.
I don't really remember what to do right now. I want this shit
Which, by the way, no offense to Minecraft, but fuck Minecraft. And Rich, make sure you bleep out that fuck that I just said, and now bleep out that one for saying it twice. And also leave that in the video.
Hey.
But see, don't you get that? Like, some of these games you have an emotional tie to because your father liked this game.
Yeah, that's what's going on with me right
So,
now.
yeah, so
Just bringing back.
explain that. Like,
Bringing back
this
sweet
wasn't even
memories.
your favorite game. You're playing it because you remember your father.
I enjoyed the hell out of it though. I liked it a lot. But yeah, it was his shit. I think he might have beat it. It's like 99 levels or some shit.
And can you remember like playing this game and trying to get good at it to impress your dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
My dad was super old school. My dad didn't know a Nintendo from a fucking toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no difference.
But when my dad started liking games, it was cool because now we were like, oh, we can get new games. We don't gotta talk him into it as hard.
The way I would get my dad into it is that my dad was in love with boxing. So anytime he saw a game that had anything to do with boxing,
Oh, word.
that's all it took to convince him. Even though it was fake as shit, you know, like Punch-Out. But that's part of the reason why I love Punch-Out so much, because I remember playing it with my dad and him watching me.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dad's an old school Puerto Rican. Like, he didn't know what, and he was kind of blind too. So he didn't know what the fuck was going on, but he loved it.
You said kind of blonde?
No, he's blind.
Oh, blind. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes more
my
sense.
My dad had horrible vision.
Which button is it?
And those little 8-bit pixels, somehow, that was the best it got for him as far as boxing went. He's like, damn, this looks real.
Some games are fun with the 8-bit shit. What's that game where the little thing goes across the bottom and you hit the ball up?
Arkanoid.
That's what that's called?
There's
never
different versions of that game. It's called Arkanoid, Breaker, Breakout. Boys over here, baller block.
I gotta tell you the truth. I love this motherfucker. Oh, I'm dead. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
Shit.
Boy out here escaping death. Those smooth moves.
I don't think I needed to use that damn fireball. Did you ever play this?
I did.
Yeah.
This wasn't one of my favorite games.
How far will I make it, man?
My shit was Bubble Bobble. I love Bubble Bobble.
Oh, I just bought that. Was it Bubble Bobble? I think I just got that for my wife for Christmas.
What, the original one?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh,
I went on eBay and got the old cartridge.
Yeah, Bubble Bobble is one of my favorite games.
Oh shit. I think there's supposed to be shit hidden in here if you got the patience to look around, but whoops. I'm not here today. I'm just leaving. So noises like that will be in my video a lot. Like I sound like I'm dumb nice at it.
You hear that in the background. Now, you go back and you really think, like, what's one of the first games you actually not only remember playing, but actually understanding? Because, you know, a lot of us will just start out with a game and we won't know what the fuck we're doing. Like Tetris, I used to think that the goal of the game was to get it as high as you could until I actually understood it. You know what I'm saying? My brothers weren't going to take the time to explain that shit to me. They're like, yeah, Chris, go ahead, play Tetris. Leave us the hell alone. But what's the first game you actually remember playing and understanding and getting good at?
Super Mario.
Mario?
Yeah, my parents bought the Nintendo system a little bit after it came out, and it came with the Duck Hunt and Mario combo. That's all we had for a while. But I love that game to this day.
That shit was in every home.
And every Mario that came out, there hasn't been one I didn't like.
Wow. See?
There's some I think are better than others, but
Growing with the games. You see
this one
that,
gets
guys?
hard. This one gets hard. Pause.
It's making it happen though.
I'm not sure what to do. I need
Not
that key.
Solomon's key though, fam.
I'm safe though.
Yo, your boy's just over here building like an architect. Look at him.
Oh shit.
Look at him.
I didn't get anything though. I need more fireballs.
Golden.
More firepower.
You still made it, buddy. That's what counts.
I'm trying my best, Dad. Oh, that was fucking whack. It's gonna die out on me, ain't it? It's not jumping. There you go. Ah. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what to do. I gotta get up there somehow.
Listen to your heart.
Shit, I'm gonna fall. Ah!
Oh, my boy.
Nice with it.
With the smooth moves.
Can I go? Oh, nope.
Dropped it low on that ghost. So I just saw you like do your thing in Solomon's Key.
Yeah, man.
What effect did that game have on you? Because I'll tell you right now, there's more people that have come here and more people that are gonna come. I think you're the only one
That will pick that game.
that is going to pick Solomon's Key.
I cannot tell you why we picked that game, but I remember it pretty clear, and I think I would bet 95% that I'm right. We were in KB Toys in the Delray Mall. That mall don't even exist no more. We were in the KB Toys. You know, all the video game shit was behind the counter. And it was just like, pick, you know.
Yeah.
All right, for whatever reason, we saved the allowance. Some shit where then we get to pick a game. And we just randomly picked out. Because there was no, you couldn't go on YouTube and check the game. There were no
Nope.
previews. There was no.
We went off of box art. If
Yeah.
the box art looked dope,
Which the box art to that shit ain't even that dope. I don't know.
it's alright. Yeah.
It kind of looks like one of them overseas Japanese games you never fucking heard of. But,
It's a wizard with a big key on
but
the
we
cover.
took that shit home. It was pretty fun. And then my dad took a turn. And you couldn't get the control out of that old fella's hands. You know?
Wow,
He
man.
loved that game. I'm pretty sure he beat it. If not, he got to like 90 something.
Wow.
I want to Google how many levels there are. Hey, Rich, you do some Googles? How many levels are in Solomon's Key, bro?
Research man. Come on. What are we paying you
Please
for?
and thank you.
Yeah, man. You're gonna hold that honor because no one's gonna come on here and say my favorite game or one of my favorite games.
Oh, I don't think it was my favorite. It was just you got so many. When I was looking, it just popped in my head. Like I think because I was like, oh yeah, no one else would pick that. I can stand out with it.
Okay.
But it holds a significant spot in my memory. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
My
so-
dad used to have. My dad was one of them
64.
dads. 64 levels.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm lying a little bit when I remember 99. Damn. But my dad had the recliner chair.
Yeah.
If he was home and you were in that chair, he'd boot you the fuck out. No
The
matter how
old
long
lazy boy.
Yeah, get out of my chair. And he would sit in that fucking.
I feel
That
like,
was like
every dad had their Al Bundy chair.
That was his bunny
That was
chair.
their chair. He sat there, relaxed after work, and everyone get the F out of my
And he would play
chair.
the shit out of that game.
Yeah, man.
You know what though? The Nintendos didn't have the long cable. So how did he sit in that chair?
No. The Nintendo did have the long cable. The new one doesn't, but the original Nintendo, that was like a 10-foot or 15-foot cord.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he must have been able
Yeah.
to sit in the chair.
Yeah, so he definitely, you could sit, you could have that thing set up in the living room and be sitting in the garage and play it. That was a long cord.
Pause.
All right, so now we get to the segment.
Oh, we got gadgets.
We get to the segment where you get to put on the power glove, right?
I never put. Well, maybe I did.
You've
I
never
remember
put a power-
I never had one. I think I would see that like the wealthier.
This is your chance right here, fam. I need you to put on that power glove, right?
Shit. I feel like you shouldn't watch me do this. Let me get dressed,
Nah,
bro.
we definitely want to watch it. Now, mind you, I have two power gloves. I brought out the XL, pause, because, yo, you need like,
I don't know if I'm smart enough to put this bitch on.
Nah, you got it.
You are now playing with power.
all right.
Oh, Rich, you gotta put some effects.
Yeah, please put some effects right there. This type of crackling electricity on his hand. And then you stop it right there. So,
This would have been good for that video, man. System update shit.
Yeah.
now actually, on this part, I need you to put on your best pondering face. Now act like you're thinking right now. Rich, I need a thought bubble right here. Okay? Thought bubble right there.
I've been sitting here the whole time twirling my beard, but when you ask me to fake it, I rub it. Notice the details.
Yeah. Now, you have that glove on. Hypothetically, you had the power to change one thing, anything throughout your life.
And I could use this glove to do it.
You could use that glove to do it. What would
You know, let's go full honest. I always had a dream I could be invisible, man. For perverted reasons too. I want to be invisible and go into the girls' locker room.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of? Porky's.
Through the
You
hole.
Yeah, that's some Porky
Yeah,
shit.
man. Maybe that's why I want that perversion.
Yeah.
Imagine just being you invisible, and they all showering. And I'm gonna be honest again. I'd probably do some masturbation.
Yeah. Good thing the show supposedly takes place in the 80s because that wouldn't fly now. But being that this is a retro show that takes
Yeah, man. People used to masturbate.
it takes place in the past, yeah. And they definitely used to sneak into locker rooms. But now we're in the 2020s.
And we got the internet. You know?
We no longer do those things. We go on the incognito tab.
Yeah, you know what else I always wanted to
Yes.
do, man? Is fly. I used to have a reoccurring dream, dog, where I would run as fast as I can, just jump, and I would just take flight, and I had the same spot that I would go to in my dreams. I don't think it exists in real life, but when I close my eyes, I can take you there.
Wow. You know what? Subconsciously, that was probably a little bit of Mario running through your mind too. Mario 3. When
Yeah, with my
run
little
the
raccoon
with the
tail and
raccoon
shit.
tail.
Yeah, man.
Because you said you had to get a run first. You know, Superman just gets up, he just fly, he doesn't run.
Yeah,
So subconsciously, you're thinking about Mario and his little power bar.
you're
in
a
the beginning.
thinker, dude. You're a
See,
thinker.
look at that, man. I'm telling you, games influence us way more than we know or what we think, you know?
I feel strong with this shit.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I should go get my other one, but it's too small. My hands are too fat. I got sausage fingers, fam. I can't put the other one on.
Oh, this shit's cool. What game did you play with this, though?
I can, you know what? Do you want me to give you the real answer or the fake answer?
Let's
I-
do both, and then in the edit
Alright.
you could change.
I can be fake and said that I played the games that you're supposed to play with it, like Clax or the other
But what,
games.
did movement happen by doing this?
So
or-
you could play with the movement and you could play with the buttons, and then some of these buttons on here were actually to program the controller. So you have to program it yourself.
Yeah, I'm glad.
then
I
you
knew
can
that
also
one. That
play
seems like a
regular.
lot of extra work.
and then it actually had like these 3 bars that you would put around the TV that kind of went off air and sound, and it still didn't work. I mean, they tried. If you look back on it now, Nintendo tried to innovate a lot of the things that ended up becoming commonplace later on. Like, this is an early motion controller.
Yeah.
And they tried this way before. You know, they failed at it miserably. It looked dope. This got a lot of product placement and a lot of promotion.
They sold a lot of them, though, didn't they?
Oh yeah, these things sold like hotcakes, but did they work? No. But you know, they were trying to push technology forward. But now, you know, all the controllers are basically Bluetooth or motion control. So, I mean, they did their thing. Now that you've answered that question, right?
All right.
Here's the part of the show, because, you know, the show is hip-hop.
I keep thinking he's going to grab that treasure box. I mean,
Oh,
the
no.
little kid in me wants to know what's in
That's
that
coming.
box.
So, like I said, when I wanted to start this show, the show's going to be about games, but with a hip-hop twist, right? So the point is to interview hip-hop. So for you guys that don't know, that are watching for the first time, the whole point is to interview hip-hop artists, but to try to not have them talk about hip-hop as much as I can, because there's so much. I would say this is a whole other facet to hip-hop, because this is also a big part of hip-hop, the whole influence. That's where we get would you say you get a lot of your rhymes from that? Like, when you think about movies, things you've seen on TV, won't you say those things influence your rhymes, or they've given you ideas or inspired songs?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yep.
So, all these things, you know, I would say the nerd culture in general, entertainment, all of that stuff ties into music. You know, any artist that you can think of, one way or another, they've made a line influenced by a video game or from a video game.
Yep.
You know, you look back on pictures, you can see them playing video games, old Rap City episodes. Tigger used to have the PlayStation downstairs and a Nintendo 64.
Ghostface called himself Iron Man.
Called himself Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Johnny Blaze.
Which he had a
Oh,
deleted.
you said that in your episode.
Yeah, he had a deleted scene in the Iron Man movie. It's a deleted scene.
I saw that.
But Ghostface was actually in it by the pool.
I thought he was going to be in it when I went to the theater to see it, and I was mad.
Yeah.
Then I found out later, you just got to look for
It
it.
should have made him War Machine. But now that you get to hold this, good sir, this right here is the shameless plug. This is this is the shameless plug. This is your chance to plug or talk about anything that you would like to promote, good sir. This is shameless plug.
Let's keep it 360. Yo, I'm going to just say this, man. Secondhand, final seconds. The final piece of work, me and my brother Ab Murphy, rest in peace. That's the last music. So if you're a fan, go fuck with that. It's the internet, man. Go to Google. Sekkond, Secondhand. Album's called Final Seconds. It's on all streaming platforms. If you want to fuck with me, it's at Bliz Balboa on all of them.
And you guys know.
Put that on the screen.
Make sure you put that on there, Rich.
And
Or else.
Could you use a pastel blue,
Pastel blue.
please?
We have requests here. Now, you guys know I'd never bring a whack artist on here. It's not a company feeding me artists. It's not someone paying me to have their artists on here. If I have someone on here, it's because I actually listen to their music. It's because I respect them. It's because I think they're a dope artist. This is the only guy I know that said going through these mood swings higher than a goose wing. I've never heard someone rhyme mood swing with goose wing. And I was...
Is that how I said it?
Is it that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how you said
The
it.
song will have to be on for me to remember. But I know
If
what
I
you're
misquoted, forgive me. But
that's in that the shit where Vizcaya, I think. What's the name of that song?
yeah,
More than ever.
more than ever.
Easy more than ever.
Great song. If you guys, you know what? At this point of the video, you should pause it. You should go on YouTube and listen to More Than Ever by Secondhand. Such a dope song. But yeah,
I was like 40 pounds heavier in that video too.
I'd never be able to tell. Maybe it's the black tea. But I mean, even back then, you didn't look.
Well, no, what it is, man. I got a problem with this. I've been skinny. I've been in shape. I have a beard. No, I can't get rid of the sexy, man. That shit is hard, dog. It's such a burden.
Thing that stays with you forever. This thing is inspired by one of your favorite games, Zelda.
Right? Oh shit.
Oh, you know that was Zelda chess, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that's why I'm
Okay.
excited. I wish my kid could open that.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the chance to actually guess the name of this segment. It's inspired by Zelda and Prodigy, well, Mobb Deep in general. It's the name of a song. And something you could find in Zelda.
Nah, just tell me.
Let me get that little chest, sir. Be right back. I'll do my little Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Now I'm gonna give you the chance. I'm gonna give you the chance to open this, and then Rich, we're gonna need for the B camera roll. We're gonna need a shot of what's actually inside of here. Okay?
All right.
If you can make this glow anyhow, make it glow as he opens it. Here you go, good sir.
Hey, man. Oh, that's got some weight to it. What's it called though?
Oh, you're gonna open it and see.
Motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. No, we gotta.
I need to buy it.
We gotta
That
do
is
this
so
again.
cool.
All right, Rich, you're gonna rewind this part, and then we're gonna do it again. How it's
That is
supposed
cool
to be.
as shit.
No, it's about to get cooler. Hold
That's
on.
nerded out.
All right.
That is that cool.
Now let's
man.
rewind ourselves.
I didn't know. I didn't know I was that nerdy, bro.
Now you're gonna open it. Now this is where the real excitement kicks in. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I already did it. You want to make more
No,
excited?
no, open it. Go ahead.
Do it again.
All right. The name of this segment. Pick any one of these things out.
Oh, you gotta go for the red. Man.
All right.
Damn, this is dope. How much was this? Because I'm buying this from a kid.
You know what? I'd be surprised if you
Hey.
could still find that.
Wink, wink for
Yeah.
my kid.
Yeah, for the kid. So, this segment right here is called Drop a Gem on Them.
Real rupees, man.
Drop a gem
Oh,
on
I
them. You
shoulda
see
got
that? You
that.
see? Now it makes sense,
Nice.
right?
Yeah, I didn't know the
Drop a
gem.
gem on them. So, but please don't
That
drop
shit,
these.
man.
They're very heavy. Yo, you could kill somebody with one of these.
Yeah, these, what do you think? 4 pounds at least? Nah.
Yo,
2, 3. It's heavy. And that's cool.
I tried to
shit,
cop. I
man.
tried to go to the dealership and cop a Fiat with one of these boys. They laughed me out of the building. Idiots.
Crickets.
Idiots.
Dog,
Anyways.
for real, what'd you pay for this?
You know what? I think I got it on
Okay.
clearance.
I'm good
I
with
never
this
pay full
tonight,
price for
dog.
anything.
Wow,
ever.
my anticipation of
mentality.
how cool this was gonna be was exceeded, man.
Well, was it?
Dog, that's cool as hell.
You know what? You flip it around. You show them what's in there. Show 'em what's in there.
And it makes the damn. If you've ever played the game,
Yeah.
and he'll turn around and hold up whatever he just got.
Yep.
That's cool as shit, bro.
So, all right. Now
Listen,
you actually have to
Put that somewhere safe and keep your eye on it. 'Cause I want that shit.
you actually have to hold one of these now. We're gonna keep opening this box over and over again, right? Just to hear
Hold
the
one
sound.
of 'em?
Hold one of them.
Yeah, take
So, the whole purpose of the segment is drop a gem on them. This is where you talk about. This is like, remember the old '80s cartoons? They used to have a PSA at the end of the cartoon.
Yeah.
You know, G.I. Joe would tell them something positive. You like,
I learned how to tread water watching that G.I. Joe.
You see?
See?
Look at that.
And
So
knowing
this-
it's half the battle.
It is. Now this is, you have your opportunity now to relive that and make your
Like,
own
drop
PSA.
a gem for the world.
Drop a gem on them. Something, give somebody a piece of advice to our faithful listeners out there. And
Give me a moment. Balloons cannot be unpopped.
wow.
That's the same. It's the same analogy as when you put the holes in the fence. You can't get rid of the holes, so you gotta be careful how you treat people. Balloons cannot be unpopped, man.
Wow.
That's my shit. That's a
Wow.
Buddha Bliz original.
See that? Sometimes once you do things, they can't be undone. So make every move important and think before you do it. And that's our drop a gem on them segment.
And you don't eat yellow snow.
Yo, yellow snow's, I don't know, man, it's kind of good. A little salty, but not bad.
You're disgusting.
Mountain Dew. That's a 7-Eleven slushy, baby.
This PlayStation has access to the internet, right?
Yeah.
You watch virtual porno in this
You
thing?
know, you're not the first person to ask me that. Nah, I never have. But maybe it's something I should look into.
I
soon.
definitely would.
Alright.
That's something I need to try before I die. Imagine when you get so immersed you don't hear someone coming home. And you can just get caught fucking beating with this thing.
Good thing my mom can't make it up those stairs, but boy, oh boy, would I be in a lot of trouble.
What are you doing to your penis, Christopher?
I put my dick in the Cobra clutch like the Iron fucking Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, you see it?
That's
Cool.
cool. Belly and I'm
Yo,
that fat, man.
can you see us on the camera there, Rich?
Yeah, I can see you.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna have you hold these 2 glowing dildos, sir. Put them in your hand. Boom. You know what? Actually, I have you put the strap. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, it's
put
gonna
the,
get that real?
put the strap on.
I don't like these innuendos, man.
Like Young and Me.
There's a lot of double entendres here.
Go, Rich.
All right. Now we're gonna step into a world that's
Well, I need these buttons, right?
the KRS-One song stick. Yes.
Step into a world.
Blah blah. All right. You're in there, right? Yo, look down at your feet.
Yo,
Make
yo,
sure-
laser,
check.
dog. I'm already having fun.
All right.
I'm supposed to go to the feet?
Nah. So press it. All right. Now you're gonna go to how to play. You're gonna go to play tutorial.
Welcome to Beat Saber. Stand in the center and put the sabers into these rings to start. Good. Now cut the cubes in the arrow direction and match.
Now you have to cut it in the direction of the arrow.
I got it.
There you
Bitch.
go. On the beat.
Awesome.
Check it out. 1, 2, 3, check it out.
There you go. See? It's like counting bars, fam.
I missed.
This off beat. There you go. Now, what does this remind you of here? What you're doing right now? What you're playing?
Fucking dope. Hey, this shit is fucking cool. Bitch.
Excellent. That's it. Do not cut or touch these bombs with your sabers.
All right.
Nice.
Oh.
Good. Lean left.
Look.
Lean right.
Bitch, I thought that shit hit me.
Now you're gonna have to drop it low, fam.
Congratulations. You are ready now.
You guys are lucky that the cameras are up here, fam. Because that squat he just hit. No, now you're gonna. No.
Oh, I fucked up.
Welcome to Beat
My
Saber.
boy went back into the
Stand in
tutorial.
center
I was just so
and put the
excited,
sabers
man.
into these rings to start. Good.
Want to drop it
Now
low
cut the
twice.
cubes in the arrow direction and match the color.
Now this one you gotta get a perfect score on.
Nice.